Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this webinar. My name is Diana. I'm specialist of the Office for European and American Countries in People's Friendship University of Russia. Today, I would like to present you our university, and I would like to talk with you about our admission process. So, we would like to begin with a short video where you can see a place where you may study. So, now, I would like to show you some video, okay?
A universe of knowledge and lots of jobs. Students from all over the world, double degree programs and internships, research projects and scientific labs, sports and healthy lifestyle, new friends and busy student life. RUDN is diverse. It's academic, global, researching, athletic, young. Each part of it is a whole world. The world you'd love to explore. RUDN University welcomes dreamers, teaches enthusiasts, and graduate professionals. It has a multi-level education system, 5 faculties, 11 institutes, 1 academy, and 500 educational programs allow you to choose your dream job. The choice is yours. The standard approach to training is not what we do at RUDN. From teaching to learning concept implies creative thinking, learning self-control, using audio and video materials, and creating comfortable conditions for independent work. Teachers certainly play a major role in training. Experts and experienced mentors guide you through the whole learning process and onwards. In addition to academic degree, RUDN offers an interpreter degree. You can obtain another degree from a partner university as we collaborate with the world's top universities on more than 130 joint programs. Over 100,000 specialists have already graduated from RUDN University. At this moment, just imagine, we are training representatives of 500 ethnicities and nationalities from over 150 countries. RUDN University seeks and supports talented students all over the world, developing academic competitions on different subjects. Winning the RUDN competitions allows you to get free or subsidized education. Each RUDN student is an ambassador of his or her country's culture. Dancing groups, food festivals, and national weeks will blur the lines between different cultures and bring students together from all over the world. RUDN is a large multinational family in which everyone can find their place. In science, for example, additive technologies, molecular design, innovation in drug delivery, space systems, 5G technology, and much more. RUDN provides lots of opportunities to realize one's potential in science. RUDN University has top priority areas that develop constantly. RUDN offers every opportunity to do research that will help make the world better. Here, in RUDN University, a keen young student can grow into a promising young scientist while practicing sports and study free time. In RUDN University, sport is not just a word, it's a way of life. Our students play tennis, soccer, basketball, and all sorts of sports. Our athletes are winners of international student competitions in swimming, tennis, and volleyball. RUDN University conducts its own minor championships in various sports among students from Asia, Africa, and Latin America. RUDN is a university that teaches you to set goals, overcome obstacles, and win, and to share your victories with friends. A RUDN student's life includes festivals and national weeks, drama, dance, and vocal studios, poetry reading clubs, and its own television. Our campus is one of the best in Russia. It allows over 8,000 students and features large parkland, fountain square, national cafes, and is very safe. RUDN means knowledge, skills, career, and friends. Together, we can learn, have fun, grow up, and enter the happy future. RUDN is a part of life you will never forget. Join us to discover the whole world in one university.
So here is our video. In this video, you could see our university, our campus, student life. So now let's talk more about our university and about the admission process. So we would like to start presenting our university by showing you some numbers that can characterize it. RUDN University includes 10 institutes, 6 faculties, and 1 academy. The campus of RUDN University is situated in the capital of Russia, in Moscow. Furthermore, there is a branch of our university in southern Russian city Sochi, where Olympic Games in 2014 were held. RUDN University is the most international university in Russia. We are proud to say that here study more than 31,500 students from more than 157 countries. More than 200,000 graduates have already finished studies at our university and make their positive contributions to society all over the world. On this slide, you can see some highlights from the history of RUDN University. So, the university was founded on February the 5th in 1960. Within 5 years, in 1965, People's Friendship University of Russia had its first graduates. Then, RUDN University get more achievements. There you can see some of them. This year, we celebrate 60th anniversary of RUDN University. On this slide, you can see all the faculties, institutes, and an academy of RUDN University. As you can see, we have a lot of different faculties and institutes, so we believe you can choose something that will be interesting for you. So, in the RUDN University, there are educational programs of all levels, including bachelor degree, specialist degree, master degree, postgraduate, and residency programs. We can provide education not only in Russian language, but also in English and Spanish. Also, in RUDN University, there is an online distance learning platform that seems very relevant in the current situation connected with the spread of coronavirus. Moving on to the next slide, we can see some internationally accredited bachelor degree and master degree programs. There are programs from different fields of study, including law, management, economics, chemistry, etc. Now, let's talk about cooperation of the RUDN University on the global level. On this slide, you can see the map where partner states of our university are marked with blue color. As you can see, we have a lot of partners. We have more than 450 partners all over the world. Cooperation on a global level provides an opportunity to establish joint programs that allow students to study in 2 countries, obtain 2 degrees, learn foreign language, and get acquainted with the culture of another country. In RUDN University, there are more than 155 joint programs that include double diplomas and exchange with top world universities. Now, we would like to talk about network universities, where our university takes part in. RUDN University is the head organization of the consortium for establishing the network university of Commonwealth of Independent States. The main aim of it is developing a system of inter-university cooperation. This network university includes 38 top universities based in 9 member states of Commonwealth. Another network university is the University of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. In 2011, the rector's office of it was set up at RUDN University. This network university provides programs of multilateral cooperation in education and joint training of highly qualified personnel. Within the University of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, our university have 5 fields of study and 17 programs. This network university includes 78 higher education institutions from 6 countries. The third RUDN University established 6 Russian language centers in such countries as Jordan, China, Ecuador, Lebanon, Zambia, and Namibia. Also, there are 30 subject-oriented classes which are based in 22 countries. Among the advantages of studying at Russian language centers and subject-oriented classes, there are mastery of Russian language before coming to Russia and enrollment in the first year at RUDN University without training in the preparatory faculty. Moving on to the next slide, we continue to cover the activities of RUDN University on a global level. There you can see some regional clusters that include 5 regions and 70 countries. Within regional clusters, activities in educational and scientific sphere are carried out. Our university set up open RUDN University Olympiads for foreign citizens. Now the Olympiad counts more than 9,000 participants from 33 countries. The participants may try their hand at 7 subjects. Also, the Olympiad is carried out in 8 languages. Now there are already 165 winners. These talented candidates are awarded with training at RUDN University, subsidized by the Russian government, with scholarship and with an accommodation in a modern student hostel. Being the most international university in Russia, where students from more than 157 countries study, RUDN University has student associations that unite students from all world regions. The good tradition of our university is holding days and weeks of culture. During these events, students show their national traditions and perform on the stage. RUDN University is not only creative, but also athletic. In our university, there are teams in 17 kinds of sports. Also, annual RUDN University Spartakiad in 10 kinds of sports is held. RUDN University have all the necessary facilities for sports. There is a stadium for 3,000 people, football pitch, tennis courts, fitness and sports, and etc. RUDN University is famous for its campus, that is also called a city in a city. This statement accurately describes it, because our campus has all the necessary facilities for comfortable living and studying. There are 15 student hostel buildings. The 15th building was opened in 2019. Also, in the campus, there are facilities that provide medical services to students. Great attention is paid to the security in the campus. There are a police department on its territory, electronic access system to RUDN University buildings, and modern firefighting systems. Also, there are places for students where they can take a break and get acquainted with other students. There are national cafes, restaurants, International Culture Center, and of course, famous Fountain Square in front of the main building of university, where students and staff like to meet. On this slide, you can see places of RUDN University in different rankings. According to the QS World University Rankings, RUDN University take number 392. In Russian University Ranking, our university takes 7th place. World University Ranking Green Metric assess RUDN University campus as the most green in Russia. So now let's talk about the admission process, and let's talk about 2 ways of applying to RUDN University. So the first way is to send all the necessary documents by email. To apply, you need to send a copy of your passport and copies of your educational documents, and a filled-in application form that will be sent to you by our specialists. So, what educational documents you need to send? If you would like to study bachelor degree program, you need to send a copy of your high secondary school certificate and your notes from school. If you want to study master degree program, you need to send us a copy of your bachelor degree diploma and a copy of your notes from the university. So it was the first way to apply. The first way to apply is to send your documents directly to our email that you can see on the screen. The second way to apply is to fill in an application form on the official website. Here on the here on the screen, you can see a link to our official website, RUDN.ru. On the official website, you need to choose a page admissions and then to choose a page online application. So there you can fill in an application form and we will receive your application and your documents. So here on this slide, you can see our mission, uniting people of different cultures by knowledge. RUDN University creates leaders to make the world better. So here you can also see an email of our office. So if you have any questions, if you want to apply, you may send your messages right here to this email. Also, here you can see two QR codes, and these are links to our social networks. We have profiles in Facebook and Instagram. On our pages in these social networks, you can find information about our university, about the admission process, about educational programs that we have in our university. So we hope that you can join us on the social network and you can receive all the necessary information about admission process. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for joining us on this webinar. And also I would like to talk with you about the current uncertain situation that we have right now. Also, I would like to talk with you about the opportunity to study without leaving your country, because you know we have this uncertain situation right now. And I would like to show you a short video about our digital pre-university preparatory faculty. So I hope you'll join it. 1 second, I'll just show you this video.
Anastasia, we cannot see the video.
You want to study at one of the best universities in Russia without leaving your home? Because now it is possible. University Digital Preparatory Faculty of the RUDN University will give you the opportunity to feel modern, because this is a training that uses modern soft and hardware facilities. Study remotely without leaving your home or office, and study in different places, comparing courses amongst yourselves and learning from the best experienced professors here in Russia. Build an individual educational route, study taking into account a convenient place and time for you. Take into account that there are particularities of training people with disabilities. Fully fledged teaching of Russian language and those subjects that you will need when receiving further education in your chosen specialty. This is what the University Digital Preparatory Faculty is. Upon successful completion of the course, you will receive a established document which will allow you to receive further education at the RUDN University or any other university in Russia, and an official certificate confirming the level of language proficiency, of course. So from me, I say join us, because this is our large and friendly student family, and you will not regret it.
So here was this short video about our digital pre-university faculty. So I see that we have here some messages, and also I would like to see some questions here, right? And I would like to answer them, right? Okay, so I would like to read it first, right? And then I'll try to answer it. So the first question: either an English proficiency or English preparatory program before the chosen education. I want to do a doctorate in engineering. My knowledge of English or Russian is not advanced. Is there any solution for this? I consider it appropriate to stay for an extra year at RUDN Uni for language. We have some English taught programs, but actually we don't have preparatory course in English language. We have a great preparatory course in Russian language. Maybe you will see our digital pre-university faculty our preparatory course, and you will decide to study in Russian language. But nevertheless, we have some English taught programs, we have some English taught master degree programs, and as for PhD programs, you can also see them on our official website, rudn.ru. You can choose any program you like. So let's go to the next question. Are there any scholarships for political science and international relations for the postgraduate studies? As for scholarship, you can go to the website futureinrussia.com, and on this website you can see some information about applying for scholarship, and also you can direct your question to such a place which is called in Russian language Россотрудничество, which is also known as Russian Center for Culture in your country, in Turkey. So you can ask the question about scholarship there. So let's move on to the next question. Is there an obligatory that international students have to know Russian? If you would like to study Russian taught program, so of course you need to be prepared to study in Russian language, and we can offer you this preparatory course of Russian language, and then you can continue studying bachelor or master degree program in our university. Nevertheless, if you would like to take English taught program, you can apply straight to English taught program. So it's not obligatory to study Russian language. So it's up to you. Now let's move on to the next question. Could you please inform about Russian language requirement? So as far as I understand question, it's about applying for a preparatory course in Russian language. To apply for preparatory course in Russian language, you need to send us documents. You need to send them to our email, which were shown to you in our presentation. It's europe@rudn.ru. So you need to send a copy of your passport. And if you want to do only preparatory course of Russian language, you may send your educational documents from your last level. For example, if you only finished high school, you may send your high secondary school certificate and notes. If you finish university bachelor degree, you can send bachelor degree diploma and notes. So next question, is there any Russian language training course or foundation course in your academic schedule? If so, what do I have to do to apply for this course? When will this course start? In the previous question, I have already told you what documents you need to send us, copy of your passport and your educational documents. For the beginning of the course, the admission for the preparatory course is open during the whole year, but students usually start the academic year in Russia starts the 1st of September, so you should take it into account. But the admission to the preparatory faculty is open during the whole year, but the students who come after November, they need to study during 3 semesters of Russian language, because it's not sufficient enough to have like only 1 semester of Russian language. So you need to take it into account when you apply to our university. So next one. Is it possible to get an acceptance certificate before application or certain registration for Russian language course, foundation course? What should I do to get an acceptance certificate urgently? How the process goes. You send us all the necessary documents, then these documents and your application is sent for consideration to our admission board. And if the admission board approved your application, we prepare for you a letter of admission. This is a document where there is an information that you were approved for a program. There are like general information about registration and all of this stuff. So this is like the only kind of document that you can receive before coming to Russia. So the next one, how about international students rate in total Russian students? Well, it's kind of difficult question because it's kind of statistics, right? But we have a lot of international students. Our university is the most international university in Russia, and we are very proud of it. So we have a lot of students from all over the world. So it's really interesting to study in our university and to communicate with different wonderful people, different wonderful students. So is there any opportunity to learn Russian when sorry, one second, can be a student in master degree program in English? One second, can't see the whole question. Is there an opportunity to learn Russian when you can be a student in master degree program English? So as far as I understand this question, is it mean that, for example, you would like to study master degree program in English, and you want to learn Russian also? So the first way is, for example, to get a preparatory course first, and then to continue your studies in English taught program. But also you can communicate, you can contact the faculty you like, and to ask them what kind of Russian classes for foreign students they have. So if you want to learn more about it, you can send a message to our email, europe@rudn.ru, and we can give you some more information about this. What is your contact information? So I think it will be great if I write our email in chat box, right? So all of you can see it, and if you want, you can send a message. And if you want to apply, you also can send all the necessary documents here. So one second. So here it is, europe@rudn.ru. Our email is in chat box, so you can see it, you can use it, right? So the next question, can we work in Russia after graduation? We have in our university a department that helps students to with work and this stuff. So you can send a message to our email, and we will give you more information about this. So next one, do you offer online programs? We don't have like 100% online programs in our university, but now we have this digital pre-university faculty, and it's like one of the options of distance learning that we have in our university. So the next question, with whom education agents can discuss cooperation prospects? Please, can you send this message to our email, and we will consider it and give you an answer in written form by mail. So as far as I can see, I see some questions in chat box. So could you also tell us about accommodation options? Yes, of course, I can tell about it. So in our university, we have great campus. We have 15 dormitories, and these dormitories are different. So we have dormitories where rooms where 2 people live, or where 4 people live. So our dormitories are really great. What else? We have in our campus all the necessary facilities for studying, for living. We have cafes, restaurants. Also, we have near our campus medical center where students can go. What else about accommodation options? Our campus is really great and big. So many international foreign students live in our campus. What's the tuition fee for undergraduate program and postgraduate programs? Well, you know, we have a lot of programs in our university. So to answer this question, we need to know exactly what program you're interested in. So if you're interested, you may send a message to our email and we will answer you. Also, another option is to visit our official website, RUDN.ru, and we have like English version of this website, so you can see educational programs and choose any programs you like and see all the information about this program, the price, the duration, some contacts from the faculty, like short description of this program. So I think it will be really useful to check our website. But if you have more questions, we are always ready to answer you by email. What international has to pass an entry test in order to get admission in your institution? Usually we have entrance exams when students apply for bachelor degree or master degree programs. But this year, the situation, you know, is kind of uncertain or is kind of difficult. So this year we consider documents, only documents of the applicants, and just to stay safe, right? There are no entrance exams. So let's move on to questions again. So could you please inform about 2021 intakes and deadlines? You see, now I can give you information only about 2020 admission process, because, you know, in next year something can change, so I can, you should take it into account. So I can give you information about 2020, so this year admission process. So deadlines this year were extended because of this situation that we have right now. So if you want to apply for bachelor degree or master degree program, the deadline is 30th of October. So you may send your documents until this date, and the admission on the preparatory faculty, as I have already said, is open during the whole year. So here is the question: is it possible to transfer to RUDN University from Turkish University in third year? So this question is complex, right? So please write to our email, europe@rudn.ru, and we will talk with you, we communicate with you, and we will give you more information about this. How will RUDN carry out training programs in the near future? Is the start date for face-to-face training determined? So you see, we still don't have certain information about the form of classes. So whether it will be online classes, whether it will be in a face-to-face format, right? So we are waiting for the official decision about this. And so, yeah, we're still waiting. So we hope the thing will be normal soon. So thank you for all of your questions. It was, wow, another one. So what is the starting date of the classes? As I have mentioned in our question set, the start of the academic year in Russia is the 1st of September. So you should take it into account when you are applying to our university. Yep. So thank you so much for all of your questions. It was really interesting to communicate with you guys. So it was really interesting to answer all of them. If you have more questions, you can direct all of them to our email. Also, don't forget that we have our profiles on Facebook and Instagram. There we have a lot of information about institutes, faculties, about the admission process. So join us on social networks. We will be happy to see you here. We will be happy to receive documents from your applications, any messages, questions. So thank you. Thank you so much. Yep. So, okay. I see all of your messages here. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for joining us on this webinar. So, stay safe. Wish you all the best. So, see you in RUDN University.
Diana, thank you for the great presentation. You covered all the questions now, but we have time, so we can wait for a couple of minutes more. If there are more questions, we can see. Also, while we are waiting for that, you can post your links, YouTube links, also website links on the chat box. They might be informative also.
Yeah, that's. Thank you so much for this idea. I will post the links to our official website, English version of our official website, where you can find information about admission process, educational programs, and also I will leave a link to our YouTube channel so you can see all the videos about our university and see where you may study. So now I'll do it right now in our chat box. That's 1 second. So here in chat box, you can see the link to our official website. It's English version of it. So even if you don't know Russian language, you can use it. You can see all the information about our university. So also, I think it will be useful if I post a link to a video about our digital preparatory faculty. So I think it will be interesting, useful for you to see it. Also, I would like to post, to share with you a link to another video from our YouTube channel. It's a video about student life, so what you can experience in our university. So, as far as I understand, we have time, right? Because I see questions.
Yes, we have time.
Okay, so I can answer one more question, right? Will there be blended education system for 2020, starting online and then continue on campus? There is a huge possibility that the situation will go like this. So, for example, the academic year will study like in online formats, in a distance format, and then when the situation will be normal, it may continue like in face-to-face formats in rooms in university. So we'll see, because we're still waiting for some certain information about this. But there is a possibility that the situation will go like this. Yeah. So we should be ready to start online in the distance form. So if we have some more time, also, oh, I can see messages here. Okay. I can show one more time our QR codes to our social networks on Facebook and Instagram. So if you didn't catch it when I show a presentation, you can catch it now. Okay. So
that would be great.
Okay, 1 second. I'll just share the screen. So, 1 second. So here are our QR codes to links to our social networks, Facebook and Instagram. So you can choose any platform you like. So I hope, guys, now you can catch it and join us on social networks, because there are some very interesting stuff there. We post information in different languages, so you can find something interesting for you there about all the faculties, institutes, and all of the studying stuff. So So hope you catch it. Hope you join us on our official profiles on Facebook and Instagram, right? So I would like to move back to our screen, right? So if we have some time, yeah. Oh, I see one more question. The question is, do we have work permit while we are studying? Now in Russia there is a new law that allows students to work while studying. So we can give you more information about it by email. So if you're interested in it, please send a message and we will give you more detailed information about it. But also, as I have already said, we have a department which helps students and graduates to find work. So we can also share a link or information about it by email if you are interested in it.
It looks you covered all the questions.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for this webinar. It was really great to show you our presentation, to talk with you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was very informative. So is there anything you would like to add before we say goodbye?
Well, I think that's all. Our contact information is there, linked to website, so I think everything is okay with this. So hope guys can see all of this stuff in the chat box and use it. So.
Yes, we can see all the links, so that's great. Thank you very much for the great presentation.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.